What is up, guys? Jmop back here for another episode of Let's War. So what I am going to do today is all tanks because it's usually an overnight build for me. It only takes an hour, so I just do all tanks whenever I know that I'm not going to be on for an hour. And since I have so much red mercury, I'm just going to upgrade the storages because they still are maxed for Command Center 5. And then in 1 hour, I will go and upgrade the supply storage. I cannot do my friend attacks because it hasn't been 24 hours yet. It's earlier in the day than I did yesterday. I'm just gonna tell him to say how to YouTube. I guess I'll show you this one because I did this raid right after I had tennis, which takes an hour because I have private lessons for tennis. It takes an hour. And I just did like the groups of 2 thing, only just a little bit different. Basically just alternating instead of in 2 rows. And that actually works pretty well because if they were all in one group, all these mines say goodbye to your Goliath tanks. On this base, it was just an easy flank. I went for the loot here. And when you have all tanks, your biggest problem is the hijackers because they instantly take one of your tanks, and tanks, you can't have that much of them, and they have a lot of health, and they take a long time to regenerate. So I just keep trying to take out this vehicle bunker, but they did get off a spawn, and they do have rocket troopers and talon copters, which will wreck my Goliath tank. So that's why I put some right here to get rid of this vehicle bunker. And that works pretty well. So right now I think I put more on the other side. Yeah. I put them far just to make sure that they don't go down to the sentry tower or something like that. And yeah, so now all they have left is a airfield. But they do still have both of their rocket batteries, but since they won't have any troops spawning, it won't be that much of an issue. Because the troops, they're probably the most important defense. Because there's 2 sayings. A good defense is the best offense, and a good offense is the best defense. And frankly, the rocket batteries are not as good as having a couple of talon copters. So yeah, it's pretty simple. This was a pretty simple raid. I basically only went for the loot. And yeah. So now I'm going to go into a live raid, but I'm just going to skip to the part where I start raiding. And I'm just going to click out my bubbles, and yeah, so see you when I find a raid. Okay guys, I think I'm going to go and attack this guy. He's a command center level 5. There's not that much red mercury, but as you can see, as you probably knew, I had a ton of it. So now, and I'm basically just going for the supplies. I think I'm going to attack on this side because there's no airfield, and yeah, there's just less bunkers. So I'm going to go like this. And just do that to avoid mines. I mean, it's not going to avoid them completely, but it's going to really help in the long run. And what I do with my alliance link is I save that until I'm close to the bunkers, and bunkers just keep spawning, and I really need to get rid of the bunkers. Well, the bunker troops. So now I'm just trying to get them closer to the flank. It's not quite working because they're just going straight through this line of defense. So I'm putting them down on the flank, hoping that they go towards the flank. Like they're all in one big group on the flank, but they're not. Yeah, they're not really, because of the yeah. So that actually did work. Now they're going to flank the base. And since there are alliance troops now, I will do it to get rid of the alliance troops while we take out the bunkers. That's what I normally do, and that's what you all should do too. And yeah, so now I'm gonna drop some on this side. That's normally what I do as soon as I take out the bunkers. And I just let my troops die over there and respawn them right here on the other side. And since there actually are those Talon copters, I'm gonna wait until all of those die. Then I'm gonna go for the Talon copters. Well, the airfield and the other bunker. But actually, you see now, since I have such a big group here, I'm just gonna try and overpower the group. Oh, I will overpower the base with the group. So, yeah, this looks like it'll be pretty simple. And, yeah, there we go, the 100%. I got, how much loot? It wasn't good on the Red Mercury side, only 68,000. But then I got 140,000 on the supply storage. So that was a pretty good raid in my books. And just thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the... Well, actually, I want to say this. I'm going to start a new series as soon as I hit 100 subscribers. So stay tuned for that. It involves the subscribers even more than it used to be. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you like this. I'll see you guys in the next. So if you liked that video, be sure to click on the left to see all about the live tanks and just how they work, all the specifics. And if you click on the right, you can see my finale to my pushing series, which was the climb to the US leaderboard. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.